Do you have live, laugh, love cursive in your apartment?
Nah, man, my apartment's black as shit. I got it.
What do you have in your apartment that makes it black as shit?
I can't think of the name of it.
Other people's stuff?
I'd like to thank Ari and his people for this beautiful weather. Thank you. Ari used to host the show This Is Not Happening, a show named after his comedy career. Ari is edgy and shocking, which is a really cool thing for a 50-year-old guy to be. Isn't it cool? Ari's yoga videos suck and are gay. Ari, it's sad to see you failing like this. Ari is having a tough time selling tickets, which is sad.
Absolutely crazy week, man.
I'll say this about Shannon.
Yeah.
The funniest thing to me about Shay Shay defending himself was being like, you only have a 30-second video. Release the full 10 minutes. It's like he was like, I didn't fuck for 30 seconds. I fucked for 10 minutes. Put the whole sex tape out.
He's on a mission for like some male sex award. He's been talking about this for years. Like, I'm a deep sea fisherman. I plumb the depths. He's like always talking about his dong game.
It's a dangerous world. Eventually you get caught up.
Yeah, man. You gotta, you know, dude, I was reading
It's the high seas.
But then she was doing that. She was dominating this guy. And I was like, this is kind of, something's going on. And then she lifted her arm and she had armpit hair. And I was like, what the fuck? It just ruined it, dude, immediately. I was into it. I was all in.
That's hilarious.
Armpit hair got me.
That's hilarious. Armpit hair doesn't bother me at all.
No.
Doesn't
On
bother
a lady?
me.
So
No.
wait, you like jack ladies with armpit hair?
Yeah, a little bit of
You're
armpit
getting
hair.
close, dude. You're so close. That's as close as it gets.
oh my God.
Yeah, I like a good buzz cut.
I like them bald.
Yeah,
I like a bald lady. She can wear a wig.
Yeah, she can
You be a different hairstyle every night.
khakis. I love Schultz
What are
Epiphanies.
you talking about?
Schultz Epiphanies are my favorite.
Yo,
He repeats a statement. He's like,
that's crazy though. It's true.
Schultz Epiphanies.
That should be making you gas
So
you though,
good,
right?
dude.
When Schultz
I know
has a
when he
you're
quotes
like,
you.
I did it, yo! I did it. It's true.
We were out
What do you tell me what you think? Okay. Rock me, mama, like a wagon reel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. What do you think?
gay.
It's
I liked history. I studied.
You weren't like
that's what I was a
valedictorian.
history
or nothing,
major.
were you?
No, but I got into West Point.
Yeah, that's a good
So-
fucking school, man.
Yeah, I did all right.
I was a history major too.
History's fun.
It's
us.
interesting.
It's the best for us.
You can drop us in any time.
People say I've got bad makeup. Tana looks like someone painted her face like a clown. That's what we're gonna call her. Tana, it the clown. She looks like him. She looks like she should be in a sewer, bothering children.
Kim hasn't made it yet, but she's knocking on the door. Yeah, she's knocking on the door and saying, housekeeping. Yo, for real though, Kim has sucked a lot of guys' dicks in this industry to get ahead and still isn't really doing that well. That is sad. Kim is getting fat. Natalie Cuomo is so unfunny, Lewis booked Kim.
A friar.
A friar.
He's got friar feet.
He's got a friar vibe. Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
guys.
Yeah.
You have a friar vibe.
I'll take that.
What am I? Like, of all the Asians in the history of Asia, right? What would I have been like 300 years ago?
I don't know. I feel like you guys have like two jobs. You're either Like in the fields or a samurai?
Yeah.
You strike me as more of a field Asian.
What?
If I had to guess.
I know. Well, you're saying that I would be out there with the hat.
Yes.
Right?
Something would come up in the village. You'd be like, oh, fuck, we got to get out of here. You'd scurry among the...
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe get the worst Chipotle. I only want Chipotle made by black teenagers with disdain. I want hate in every scoop. But marinate, can you guys acknowledge what you've done to our Chipotles? What year? Hold on. You guys put a lot on us. All right, we get a lot of guff. The way we took rock and roll and ruined it. Can you guys admit you took Chipotle from us and absolutely nosedived it?
It's not the black people. It's Hispanics. Is that no? I'll say this. I'll say this.
You're out of your mind.
I'm not going to blame.
Mexicans. You guys are passing the buck.
I was like, no, Kanye is a fucking crazy dude. He is crazy.
He's a different thinker. I'm also I'm not like a full anti-psychiatrist, but I do.
He's a different thinker.
I think he's a little different thinker, dude. I mean, the thing that was disappointing.
It's a funny way to describe like retarded people.
Come on. No way, dude. I don't mean it like that.
Bunch of a different thinker.
I'm a scatterbrain.
Well, it's just weird to hear like he's a self-proclaimed genius.
Yeah, that's very annoying.
And it's like you're a music producer that designed like Crocs for Adidas. Like,
true.
He put people in like Matrix outfits, like torn up,
minimalist, obviously.
Torn up like Future clothes.
Yes.
And Crocs, and was like, I'm a fucking genius. I'm Walt Disney.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up, dude.
Well, that's the thing. I like his mission.
I've never listened to any other music producer and been like, genius.
I've never felt older than the last night I went to my son's first teacher-parent conference, and I dressed up like a fucking dad. I had khakis on and shit.
Nice.
And I was sitting in like.
You are a dad.
Yeah,
you should start dressing like that. Just wear that.
He likes fashion too much.
Yeah. You guys all love fashion.
You don't give a fuck, huh?
No.
The black socks and sandals.
I literally worn this
I walked
outfit.
in, I was like, yeah. He said,
this outfit on every podcast.
I'm the same way.
I packed one outfit.
Gym shorts.
Tony looks like Matthew McConaughey's skeleton. I don't have a joke for this, but something about Tony being young Sheldon. You say bazinga every time he makes one of his gay jokes. Here's the thing. Tony for real thought he was going to be the Joker. You ever see the movie The Joker? It was a dream of his. He does the laugh sometimes in front of his friends. And they told me this when he wasn't around, and they all make fun of him behind his back. Isn't that funny? As soon as he left the room, they were all like, dude, he keeps going. Isn't it such an embarrassing dream to have? What a dumb fuck. He believes he could be the Joker. Tony also, I believe, had a Corvette with a license plate that said, I roast. I can't believe people are calling this guy gay, dude. That's cool. That's so cool. I roast. Is that true? Damn, that sucks. Here's one somebody else wrote. Tony's father was a mafioso, and his mother was the horsehead he woke up next to. Tony is clearly gay and malnourished.
Oh, you're so shy.
Usually I'm scared of girls.
It looks fun to me. I've always wanted to fuck someone with a woman's body and Mark Maron's face. So that's fucking... What the fuck?
Of course you did, dude.
Yeah. Because I'm
You're like, if only
gay.
this bitch looked more like a shaggy guy.
He's used to the other way around.
Imagine how much power's in that. Good Lord. Good Lord. Look at his body. He's just a ball of tense muscle just exploding on your face.
Pause.
That sounded a lot more gay than I was trying to make.
I think she just had your girl come on. That's why.
Oh, really?
That's why we got Oprah on the brain.
Okay.
She just did a sit down with Kambala.
How did it go?
I think obviously a disaster. Kambala's
No, it probably
out of
went
her mind.
great. They're
She was
probably
like, if you come into my house, you're gonna get shot.
She said that.
What?
She was like, I'm a gun owner. Man. Oh yeah, I have a gun.
It sounds like she did a good job.
You love Kambala.
I do love Kambala. I'm so excited she's in the race.
Are you a hottie for Harris?
No, I haven't looked into it at all. But
That's a Trump supporter.
no, he's Kambala.
That's a Trump supporter.
He's Kambala. I don't
There's
know.
no way Gerby's votes for
Gerby's
Kambala
100% is in on Kambala.
I don't listen.
Hold on,
She's the,
Gerby's. Make an endorsement.
Yeah, this is your Oprah. This is your Oprah.
The truth is, if you're afraid to make a presidential endorsement, we know what side you're on, brother.
I just think at the end of the day, everybody has something they're willing to fight for, and you define yourself that way. Most of us get to walk around not having to worry about it. Problem with kids is kids make you draw some lines.
Oh, big time.
You know what I'm saying?
But New York crowds are similar.
Yours is fourth grade U.S. history.
This is
You're like, this is, you got to believe in something. Christopher Columbus ruled. I'm going to say it.
God damn it.
You know Indians were bad? Did you know that? you know they were great too?
I mean, no.
Soder, I love you. Although I'll say this, dude, this is fucked up because none of these guys wrote these jokes. Everybody writes them for us. This is bad. We're doing this. Soder is good friends with Amy Schumer. He was actually in her movie Trainwreck, which was somehow worse than the car wreck his sister died in. That was a joke written by a guy named Zahid. If I were you, I'd fuck that dude up. That guy wrote that about your dead sister and emailed it to me. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? No.
Obviously, we just played FIFA. You're feeling pretty good about yourself.
I'm actually still uncomfortable from that.
Why?
I had adrenaline going during that.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't lose in front of your fucking the bros in here actively cheering for you. Come on, Andrew.
They're cheering for you,
Andrew,
asshole.
come on.
And you had a comment about every team.
Oh shoot, we lost Andrew.
And then what happened? What happened when like you were like changing up your team and you were doing all those
I made
things?
subs.
Like, oh, you made subs. Yeah.
I didn't pick the best team
You
in the
took it
game.
really serious.
I had to make subs.
Oh, is that an excuse?
No, an excuse
Nobody
for
cares
winning.
about excuses.
Wait, you
for
didn't?
winning?
We played a spirited game. You won. I'll give you that.
Yeah, you seem like you're taking it well.
Yeah, I am. What was that? Sarcasm?
You seem loud.
What is
about
that?
it.
Sarcasm right there? Yeah. Well, thank you for giving us the energy for the question we didn't ask.
No, I'm excited about it.
Yeah. Excited
What's
about
your
SNL?
fucking problem, dude?
Excited
You had a
about
bad
SNL?
attitude when I called you today. You were grumpy when I called you.
Yeah, I did have a bad attitude.
Why were you being grumpy?
Because you faked the whole I don't know what's going on thing, and I didn't
didn't.
like. Oh, you did. You called me the day of the pod. You're like, oh yeah, we had that
shit.
today.
I said, oh shit, are we doing the pod today?
How often do you call me?
And I wanted to call you. I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, right before the pod.
Yeah, I wanted to say,
You
oh
were
shit.
being fake.
This is, it's always with Notre Dame. It's like, here's the big game. Let's hopefully win it. This feels different. Feels like we can win it. You know?
Okay.
There's some parity now that everybody can pay their players. Notre Dame has a shot. It's not just the SEC. It's not Coach Saban.
You called him a cheater earlier.
I was just joking around. I don't think the SEC paid players ever.
Period.
I'm joking. Are we not? Is this not a fun show?
No.
Serious show?
Serious football.
Like Alabama Jones is very serious.
No, I'm not serious.
Get the whip, Indy.
I do believe in integrity.
Yeah,
I
hell
always
yeah.
tried to run the program that way so players had a better chance to be successful in life.
I agree.
We make more money in the NFL than any other school, 61 players in the league. That was how we cheated. We developed players. Yeah, we recruited.
They got bank on the inside. For real, I'm so sorry.
Bad coaching career. Shane, I'm sorry.
You're a real scumbag. You're a real scumbag.
In front of touchdown Jesus.
I mean,
we didn't need that.
I'll say this. I thought Coach Cignetti coming out here was a real disgrace to the game. He left his players in the locker room to go get some camera time for himself. I know a legend like yourself would never do something like that. Would you?
No,
it's disgusting.
I told him.
It was disgusting. I saw it. I thought, wow, what a sad, disgusting program. Notre Dame by a million. Go Irish. Jay, you dress like a metalhead. You look like a member of Van Halen. Yeah, the van. You look like a fucking van, dude. You dumbass. All right, for real though, I do love you, and I care about you, and it bothers me that Lewis and Dave's careers are catching up to yours. It's time to write a joke, dude. One. Hurry up, dude. These guys suck, and they're nipping at you. Thank you. Joe List is here, a.k.a. 20% of Tuesdays with Stories. What do Joe's wife's calendar and her vagina have in common? Both only have spots on them because of Joe. He has herpes. This isn't... All right, sorry, Joe. These aren't good. Joe's done Netflix. He's done Rogan twice. He's still irrelevant. He's blown more opportunities than Kim. Hopefully his movie's a hit. Otherwise, he should take his own life. Rose.
Kambala. That was my favorite Trump quote. That was my favorite Trump quote recently.
What was it?
The Kambala.
Oh, Kambala.
He's like, I called her Kambala. I was just joking around, but they're acting like I mispronounced it. We like that nickname, Kambala.
It is.
Anyway, the Comrade Harris is a disaster. He goes right back to his speech.
It is so fun being around you for all of this.
I love that his next line is Comrade Harris is a disaster. Because whenever he gets sidetracked off the teleprompter.
Yeah.
Like he'll be reading a speech, he does that when he's reading.
He does it. He's just working out his shit.
And then he breaks from the teleprompter and talks shit.
Yeah.
And then it was funny that the teleprompter line seemed to be Comrade Harris. So he's like, Kambala. They thought I was saying it wrong when I said Kambala. I was not. Anyway, Comrade Harris is a complete disaster. Just right back to his speech.
He does do a good job, though, of like, even when he's riffing, looking like he's reading it off the teleprompter.
I've watched a lot. I know
when
when
he
the boys.
breaks?
Yeah, you can tell when he freestyles because he'll read the line. He'll read the last line of the teleprompter and repeat it. He'll be like, and the economy is a disaster, and it is a disaster. and then he'll go.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson, who do you have?
No, I have ESPN. I don't know why on my notifications.
Oh, it's because we watched UFC.
I watch the UFC on it. It goes da-na-na, da-na-na. Okay, go ahead.
You really are 50.
He really is.
Yeah.
Why?
That's just an old man thing to have like notifications on apps going off at random hours. Like you're their target demo. Like guys who don't know how to turn it off.
I don't know how to turn it off. Do you?
Yeah, I can turn that off.
Yeah. All of them.
Yeah.
Like I don't like any of them.
Yeah. No one likes them.
Yeah.
It's just guys
I hate
too old to figure them out. Sorry.
So what do you think?
I saw you walk in. I said, "Who's this? Is this a pig? I didn't know they were letting pigs in."
You're a dictator.
Old sage, what a loser. What a loser she was. Somebody needs to tell her that her pussy stinks. When you walked in, I could practically smell you. Your vagina stinks. Smelled up the whole room.
Bobby used to be a hot jock. Now he looks more like a fish that lives at the bottom of the sea. As Bobby gets fatter, he gets less successful. Take note, Kim. The rest of that sucks. For real though, if you want to hate Bobby and you have HBO, go watch him on Tourgasm. It's embarrassing, dude. He was Dane Cook's butt dog. Little butt dog Bobby, dude. That's what we call you, dude. Butt dog Bobby. Butt dog Bobby. All right, now for Lewis. I didn't really write anything. I genuinely do not respect you at all. It's not real ass if that's your only option. It really is not that impressive. But Kurt Metzger wrote me a letter to read for you. Sorry I said that. I was just kidding. I love you. All right, good. This is from Kurt Metzger. Dear Louis J. Gomez, sorry I couldn't be at your roast. I desperately wanted to, but wasn't notified or invited. Anyway, I had to run back to my room to pinch off a fat Congdon, but it gave me time to think. You guys don't think that's funny? Gave me time to think. What does it mean to be truly real ass? Does it mean stepping into the octagon anytime, anywhere, knowing that win or lose, no one could possibly give a shit? Does it mean working hard every day just to make sure your son has a new mom for each and every family trip to Jamaica? Does it mean sometimes pulling off to the side of the road to phone the family of a retarded boy you made fun of on Legion of Skanks? Just to say, hey, this has happened before with me and a different retarded kid. Yeah, you're hearing me right. This is like my second or third retarded kid family I've had to call and apologize to. I'm a 42-year-old man. Actually, I don't know what real ass means. I just know I never get tired of watching you scream it into the face of any hotel worker or barista over the slightest inconvenience. Love, Kurt Metzger. P.S. I still have half a sandwich from earlier I'm not going to finish. Did you maybe want to stick your dick in it? Maybe you want to take it to Jamaica and have it hang out with your kid? P.S. Kidding. For real, though, I did borrow your belt a lot on tour, so we're even. All right, well, that's it for me. See you guys.
Keep it going for Shane Gillis.